Welcome to the 2018 Buffalo Lanes Honor Roll Tournament. We are still in practice. Got a couple more minutes in practice. We're going to be bowling 4 games. It is all scratch. Our first place prize is $600. Again, it's all scratch. And this tournament is invite only for our bowlers that shot an honor score in the past year. Can bowl in 4 games. After each game, they're going to move to the right 1 pair. Looks like we're going to have 6 bowlers in front of us, and they are Matt Morgan, who is a youth out of Buffalo North, Mike Casucci out of Buffalo Lanes South, Mike Stanton out of Buffalo Lanes South, Nick Senzaprano out of Buffalo Cary, Patrick Rogers out of Buffalo Lanes South, and that's it. I think we're going to have 5 bowlers. Oh, no, 6. Mike Styrens are 6th, and he is out of Buffalo Lanes South as well. And Senzo going to start it off with a nice strike. Gets that head pin and come off kick back across the lane. Taking out the 7 pin for a strike. Frame 1. Matt Morgan, our only youth bowler on this pair. And he goes to the nose 2 for 7-10. I believe he's our only lefty as well. Patrick Rogers lining up lane 8. Patrick starts off with a strike. He buries his. Matt gets the 2-4-7, can't get the 10 pin. So he'll open up frame 1, game 1. Mike Styron starts off with a strike. And Mike Casucci hits pocket. Ball comes in a little bit behind the head pin. Oh, looked like he might still actually get the 10 pin. Pin was rolling around, hit it. Shook it. But the pin deck came down, grabbed it. It doesn't fall, so he'll have a 10 pin to shoot at. And Mike misses his 10 pin. Spare ball just falls right into the gutter. Couldn't find any friction. He'll open frame 1, and that'll bring up Mike Stanton. Bounced the ball a little bit, but gets a strike. No, he doesn't. 7 pin. And he got to the pocket, but lost it, which he lost all the time. Yeah, that's just his game. The ball just didn't seem to finish. Leaves the 7 pin. Picks up the 7. 9 spare for Mike Stanton. Frame 1. Matt Morgan will step up on lane 8. Our resident lefty. Looks like a light hit, yeah. I couldn't really see what was spinning around, but he left a 7-pin. I feel like he had something else fall pretty late. It was a light hit. Nick Cinzaprano. He's not our. I'm saying Matt Morgan's our only lefty. No, Sinzo's here as well. Throws about 50 miles an hour. Comes in behind the head pin, leaves a 7-pin. Matt Morgan misses his 7-pin. He'll open up. Sinzo with the 7-pin pickup. He'll start off strike 9 spare. Mike Casucci lining up lane 8. And he gets himself a strike. I think he got the 10-pin late. I think the head pin came across. I couldn't really tell. But he gets a strike. Bounces back from that open in frame 1. Patrick Rogers lining up, lane 7. Light hit, 2-pin. Mike Stanton gonna try and get all 10. Looks good, oh yeah. Strike for Mike Stanton. He starts off 9 spare, strike. Patrick shooting at his 2-pin. He thought he was gonna miss. It looked like he was gonna overhook. So I jumped up a little bit. It doesn't though. He gets it. It holds on. Sinzo pocket hit. He can hit the pocket light. He can go high. Because he throws it so hard, pins just go everywhere. As Mike Styron crosses over for a strike. And he starts off with a double. And here comes Patrick Rogers. Looks like a good shot. Oh yeah, gets that 10-pin out. Six-pin goes into a kickback right into the side of the 10-pin for a strike. As Matt Morgan finally gets himself a strike. He started off open, but strike in the 3rd frame. And Mike Casucci stepping up on lane 7. And he's actually the owner of the pro shop at Buffalo Lanes South. Took over earlier this year. And looks like he tugged that one. Gonna go Brooklyn. Misses head pin 136, I believe. 1369. 4 pins to pick up. And Mike Styron gonna throw his ball on 8. Nice shot from Styron, all 10 back. Starts his game off with a turkey. Kasuchi looking at the 1-3-6-9. He gets it. And he'll spare up. He starts off open strike and then a spare there. He's got 39 in the third. Mike Stanton tossing. Ooh, high. Threw his hands up. He knew he got away with one. 4-pin falls for a double. And Morgan with another great shot. Double up for Morgan. Senzo, the big lefty, just destroying the pins. He doubles up. And Kasuchi is going to step up again. His fourth frame on lane 8. And he's going to come in high. Ball just hooking him way too early for him. He leaves a 3-pin. Patrick lining up. Sounded like a light hit. I couldn't really see it, but oh yeah, light hit, 5-7. Ball probably just had no momentum, deflects right. That's why that 5-pin standing. And coincidentally, why the 7-pin standing too. As Mike picks up his 3-pin for the spare in the fourth. Oh, Patrick actually goes in between the 5-7. Impressive on its own to go in between them. But definitely not the outcome. Didn't get either one. So he's going to be at 66 in the fourth as Mike Stanton looks at the pins on lane 8. Tosses. He got that one a little bit wider than he has been. Light hit. Didn't want to go high, so he goes light there. Mixes him up for a strike. He's got a turkey. Mike Styron going to go through the nose. Leaves the 3-pin. Senzo. Oh. Through the nose. Big 4. 4, 6, 7, 10. Mike Stein throwing at his 3-pin. He takes care of that. And he started off his game with a turkey. 9 spares there. And he's going to be at 89 in the fourth as Senzo gets 2. It's the 4-7 out of that big 4. He'll open. That'll bring him to 92 in the fifth. looks like. Just waiting for some lane courtesy here. Matt Morgan looking to get a third in a row. Looks like he got that one wide. Yeah, hooks a little too much. Got into that friction a little bit too early. Leaves the 2-4-7-9. Nope. 2-4-6-7. I think that's what it is. 2-4-6-7. Patrick, that looks like a good ball. Much better than his last. All 10 down for his fifth frame as Matt. Oh, tried to get it. Got the 2-4-7. Can't get the 6. He'll open up in frame 5. He's at 72 in the fifth. Mike Asuchi definitely moved left. Better ball, hits pocket, but behind head pin. 6 pin just falls flat in the gutter for a 10 pin. Styron, light hit, 2-4-5 is what he'll have to deal with. Mike shooting his 10. Takes care of the 10 pin. And the other Mike, Styron, misses the 5 pin. Got the 2-4, but misses the 5. Just overhooked a little bit. And then our another Mike. We have 3 mics on this lane. Who knew? This will be Mike Stanton coming up on lane 7. Light hit. Ball just never really got into its roll. Started to hook, but it was already at the pins when it started, so he washes out 2-4-5. Oh, it's the bucket. 2-4-5-8. Actually what he'll be shooting at. As Matt Morgan tries to get back on it. Oh, had the head pin come across, but right in front of the 10. Nope, 7. And the 7 pin stands. Mike grabs that bucket spare in the 5th frame. Mike Stanton's going to be at 106 in the 5th as Matt shoots at his 7th pin. He picks it up. He's at 82 in the 6th. The power hitter, Senzo, tossing his 6th frame. He hits light, but again, he hits pocket. Like a 99% chance he's going to strike. Pins just mix up, go everywhere. Kasuchi with a great shot. And he's been moving a little bit trying to find the pocket, and he gets it right there, all 10 down. He's at 97 in the 6th. Patrick Rogers. Looks like a good ball. Spoke too soon. Ball just carried way too far down the lane. He leaves the 2-8-10. Mike Stanton right next to him, shooting his 6th frame. High 4-pin. And Patrick misses all of those pins. He'll open up in the 6th. Patrick's going to be at 90 in the 6th frame. Mike Stanton shooting at the 4-pin, and he takes care of that. Spare for him is 6. He is clean through 6. He's at 125 in the 6th frame. Mike Styron hits pocket. Yeah, he gets them all down. Strike for Mike. He gets back on track. Trying to bounce back from that open in the 5th. Senzo destroys the pins. A double for Senzo. Matt Morgan got that ball way out there. Round 2 or 3. Leaves the 6-7. Patrick Rogers. He misses right. Doesn't even get pocket. 1, 2, 4, 10. That's what he'll have to deal with. Matt Morgan gets the 6-pin. Can't bounce it over into that 7. He'll open up frame 7. He's at 99 in the 7th. Patrick picks it up. 1, 2, 4, 10. Goes left of the head pin, knocks it right into the 10 pin as the ball takes out the 2 and the 4. 4 spare. In the 7th as Mike doesn't quite get it out as far as he wants to. He comes in high, leaves the 3-6-10. Styron gonna cross over. Hits Brooklyn, leaves the 5-9. Mike shooting the 3-6-10. He spares up. Mike will be at 117 in the 7th. Mike Styron taking out that 5-9 for the spare in the 7th. He's at 135 in the 7th frame. Mike Stanton hitting pocket for a strike in the 7th. He's at 145 in his 7th frame. Matt Morgan trying to get something going here. He had a double at one point, but other than that, he has been struggling. And he leaves an 8-pin on that ball. I'm not sure where it hit. Couldn't really see it. Senzo Hits pocket. Yeah, head pin bounces over. Takes out the 7-pin late for the strike. That's a turkey. Matt Morgan shooting his 8. I think he missed it. Oh, no, he got it. Couldn't hear it. I couldn't see it. Not because I'm blind. You know, people were standing in front of me. Patrick Rogers. Looks like he finally threw a good ball. I didn't mean to say it that way. A couple balls there in a row that weren't great, but strike for him there. He's at 120 in the 8th. Kasuchi throwing a lane 8. Great ball from him. He strikes in the 8th as Mike Styron tries to do the same thing. He goes Brooklyn. Almost at the 5-9 again. 9-pin gets taken out by something. I don't know. 5-pin still stands. Stanton with his 8th frame. Looks good. Oh, yeah. Mike Stanton doubles up as Mike Styron takes out the 5-pin for a spare in the 8th. He's at 154. Senzo over on 8. Gonna hit pocket for a strike. 4 in a row. Quite the stream going. Coming into the 10th frame. As Matt Morgan threw the ball. Leaves it a 6-pin. And Patrick Rogers leaves a 10-pin. Matt Morgan looking at the 6. And he takes care of it. He'll have, oh, no, that's the 9th. I was thinking that was 10th frame. 9th frame, so he spares up in the 9th at 128 in the 9th. Patrick Rogers misses his 10-pin. He'll open in the 9th. Patrick at 138 going into the 10th. Isuchi tossing on 7. He got that one really wide. Hits pocket just a little light, leaves the 2-pin. Mike Styron buries his 9th frame for a strike. Sushi toss another 2, takes care of it. He'll spare up in the ninth. Kasuchi's going to be at 157 in the ninth going into the 10th. Matt Morgan starting his 10th frame on lane 8. Looks like he made a ball change. He did, and throws the ball really well for a beautiful strike for his first in the 10th. Mike Stanton. Ball's not going to get back to the pocket. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10 in his ninth frame. Morgan, another good shot, strike. He doubles up in the 10th. He's at 158 and throw one more for a 168. Again, this tournament is scratch. 4 games. As Mike Stanton gets 2 out of that big spare attempt. He'll open up in the 9th. He's at 184 in the 9th frame. Matt Morgan, high on that one. That one doesn't matter as much. Gets 6 pins. Going to finish at 154, 164 because math is difficult. As Senzo strikes for his first in the 10th. That's a 5-bagger. We don't have speed on these lanes in particular. I would say he's around 25 miles an hour. The guy just destroys the pins. As he hits another one for 6 in a row. Mike Kasuchi tried to cross over, goes for the head pin, leaves the 6-10. Senzo looking for 7th in a row for a 242. He gets it. It's insane how much power he gets. And he can throw it that fast and still get hooked. .242 for Senzo in game 1. Kasuchi spares. He'll have a fill ball. He's at 175. Can get 10 more pins down for a 185 as Patrick Rogers leaves a 10 pin for his first in the 10th. Kasuchi got that one really wide. 7 count. Finishes 182 game 1. Patrick misses his 10 pin. He'll open. Finishes 147 game 1. Mike Stanton throwing his first ball in the 10th. Lane 8. Looks good. Oh, I jinxed him. I jinxed him. It's me. I jinxed him. I jinxed him. He leaves a 10 pin. I jinxed him. Oh, he stood there because he thought he missed that 10 pin, and I kind of thought he missed it too. Styron misses his spare. He'll open up. He'll finish. Come on, calculator. 192 game 1. Mike Stanton throwing his final ball. He's at 194. Strike here. Put him at 204. He gets it 204 for Mike Stanton game 1. They're going to move over to 9 and 10. We'll have some bowlers from 5 and 6 coming to 7 and 8. And they're ready to go, it looks like. So we're going to get right into game 2 of 4 games. This is all scratch for our honor roll bowlers. First place is $600, second place $400, and third place is $200. I believe somebody shot 289. I don't know who it was, but it is house shot, so scores are going to be high. And these are the bowlers that shot honor scores throughout the year, so they're good bowlers. I mean, I'm just saying, but they're good bowlers. Who are we moving? Who's moving over here? Who's moving? Let's see. We got Kelly Belcher out of Buffalo Lanes Mebane, Kenneth Day out of Buffalo Lanes Mebane, Lynn Hilliker out of South, Linwood Elliott, who's throwing his ball in lane 7. He's out of Buffalo Lanes Irwin, and Mike Rice out of Buffalo Lanes Cary. As Linwood starts us off, pocket strike, frame 1, game 2. Kelly Belcher going to toss on 8. And she strikes. I think it was pocket. I don't know. Couldn't see. All 10 are gone, so. Kenneth Day looking to start off right. Lane 8. Going to go through the nose. Only leaves a 10 pin, though. Much luckier than Mike Rice, who's got a 4-6 to deal with. And he's going to get the 6, but can't get the 4. Kenneth Day shooting at his 10 pin. He gets it. And Kelly's already up for her second frame. She's over on lane 7. And pocket. 4 pin comes forward for the strike in her second frame. And Lynn Hilliker going to try and get 10 pins over on lane 8. I say try to get 10 pins. I think you already know that. I don't know why he would try to get anything else other than 10 pins. Great shot from Lynn. He strikes. All right, I have scores. Again, we're paying out the top 3 spots, $600 for first. Second place is $400. And in third will be $200. I'm going to give you the top 5. In first place right now is Alan Quinn shooting 289 game 1. In second place is Melissa McDaniel, who shot 257. In third, Ben Pollock, who shot 247. Fourth place, we just watched him, Nick Senzaprano, shot 242. And in fifth is AJ Van Fleet, who shot 239. And AJ Van Fleet, and every time I mention his name, I'm going to tell you, he holds the state record for series, 3-game series, 899. Shot that at Buffalo Lanes Mebane, where he works last year. It's incredible. 899. Lynn Hilliker looking to double up. Great shot from Lynn. 2-bagger. Start his game 2. Mike Rice, pocket, but all just a little late there behind the head pin, leaves the 10. And he started off with that 4-6 split for an opening frame 1. 10 pin here for his second frame. Mike shooting at his 10, gonna get it. He'll spare up frame 2. Linwood Elliott over on lane 7 gets all 10 down. 10 pin came sideways. 4 strike. So he'll start off with a turkey. Kelly Belcher comes in high through the nose. 4, 6, 7. Tough split. Mike Rice. Lane 7, light pocket hit. Oh, washout. 2, 8, 10. That's tough. In my opinion, that's a tougher to pick up than 7-10. Just because it's so hard to not only get the double wood with the 2-8, but to get a pin to go over to the 10 pin. Like 7-10, you can throw hard, get something to bounce out. But 2-8-10, I think it's just a whole other ballgame. I think it's just a really tough split. There might be somebody out there that can pick that up every time. I don't know. Either way, Kenneth Day. His third frame on lane 8. Gonna go through the nose. 6-10 to deal with. Kenneth, we're going to get the 6-10, not chop it, and he chopped it, just like I said he shouldn't do. Chops the 6-pin out, cannot get the 10. And he'll open up in frame 3. He's at 48 in the third frame. Ellie Belcher throwing her fourth frame. Good shot from Kelly. She strikes, bounces back from that open. And she starts off double open strike. Not double open, a double strike, then an open, then a strike. Just to clarify. Lynn Hilliker keeping his strikes going. He starts off with a turkey. Kenneth Day wanting to forget that open in the last frame. Hits pocket, but really light hit. Ball just goes straight back, leaves the 2-8. Linwood Elliott gets himself a strike as Kenneth just barely touches that 2-pin. Mike Rice finally getting himself a strike in this game. Lynn looking to stay perfect. He does. A little high. Probably throws his hands up because he definitely pulled it by about 5 boards, but it holds. Hits pocket. Starts off with a ham bone. That ham bone. Kelly Belcher. Great pocket hit for her. She doubles up. Linwood Elliott also trying to stay perfect. Oh, tugs that one. Oh, but it held. Or did he tug it? I don't know. Looked like he tugged it. 5-bagger for Linwood. The battle of the Lins on this pair. As Kenneth Day strikes on lane 8. Mike Rice. Pocket hit again. Ball just comes in behind the head pin, so a 10-pin stands. 6-pin just falls flat in the gutter. Lynn Hilliker. Great shot. That one looked like it was going to come high again, but it doesn't. Shows you how much I know about bowling. 5-bagger to start his game. Mike Rice spares up, takes out the 10-pin. Mike's going to be at 65 in the 5th frame. Linwood, oh, way wide. What in the world? He was about 10 boards right on that last shot. Gets a strike though, 6 in a row. Kelly strikes as well. She's got a turkey. And Mike Rice, 10-pin again. That's tough to continue to hit the pocket but leave a single pin. Also means you might need to adjust a bit. Kenneth tugs it. Hits Brooklyn for the strike. Shakes his head, but you know what? Strike's a strike. He'll forget about that strike in a few frames. Mike shoots at his 10, takes care of that. Lynn. Oh, looks like he moved in. Trying not to go high like he did the last 2 frames, even though they were strikes. And that's what happens. Ball just carries down the lane a little bit too far and leaves a 10-pin. Nice shot from Kelly. Flat 10 in her 7th frame. Lynn tossing at his 10-pin. Oh no, he missed it. I mean, it fell over because the ball bounced out, but he actually missed it. He'll change that score. And misses, opens up frame 6. Kelly spares up. She gets her 10 pin. Linwood Elliott gets it. Trips the 7 and the 10 for 7 in a row. Better known as the front 7. Kenneth Day strikes, getting himself a turkey. Mike Rice, light hit. 2-8-10. Gets the 2 and the 8, can't get the 10 pin. He'll open. He's going to be at 100 even in the 7th. Lynn Hilliker trying to bounce back from that missed 10 pin. Leaves another 10 pin. 6 pin sat there and shook it. It's like he's waving at the 10 pin. Can't knock it down. Gonna hook to pick it up this time. Kelly going through the nose. Oh, had the 3 pin. And something rolled around and just barely knocked it over for the strike. He's going to be at 164 in the 8th. And Lynn covers it up that time. He's at 157 in the 7th. Kenneth through the nose, 3-6-10. Linwood Elliott. Oh, that was perfect. Front 8 for Linwood. Great shot. Kenneth Day to pick up that spare. He's at 144 in the 8th. Mike Rice. High pocket. Leaves the 4. Looks like a good shot from Lynn. I jinxed him. I jinxed him. I jinxed him. I jinxed him. 10 pin. Mike picks up his spare. He's going to be at 110 in the 8th. Lynn shooting his 10. Gets it. 3 10 pins in a row for him. I don't have any other analysis other than 3 pin 10 3. Slow down. 3 10 pins in a row for him. Kelly Belcher, great shot. She strikes. Doubles. She's at 184 in the ninth. Linwood Elliott trying to make it 9. Ah. Oh. Gotta get a little fast with that. Light pocket hit. Had the 2-8 standing. 2 falls. Looked like it might fall into the 8, but it doesn't. 8 pin stands. Kenneth Day leaves the 4-7. Linwood gets his 8 pin. Spares in the 9th frame. Kenneth shooting at that 4-7. He gets it. He's at 162 in the 9th with Mike Rice looking to shoot his 9th frame. Hey, oh my gosh. This guy keeps hitting pocket. Cannot get 10 pins. He leaves a 9 pin. And just continues to hit pocket, but cannot get them all down. Linwood 10 pin. Mike picks up his 9 pin. Linwood got a little distracted. Stepping back up, gonna get his 10 pin, or hopefully get his 10 pin. He gets it. 4th 10 pin in a row for Linwood. That's frustrating. It's frustrating for me, and I'm not even bowling. Kelly, ball just, and we've seen this all day. Ball just is hooking later down the lane, so it comes in behind the head pin. That's why you have a 10 pin. Or you're just unlucky. As Linwood comes in high, leaves the 3-6-10. Kelly with the 10 pin conversion. She'll have one more ball here. Fill ball in the 10th. And as soon as it calculates for me, she's at 213. Can knock all 10 down for a 223. Linwood with the spare conversion. He'll have a fill ball in the 10th. He's at 256. Can strike for 266. Kelly. Ooh. Big 4 for her final ball. That'll be a 219 for her game 2. Then with Elliott, strikes on the field ball. He'll shoot 266. Game 2. Head the front 8, 9 spare, 7 spare, and then a strike to finish it out. 266. Kenneth Day hits pocket for a strike. Mike Rice comes in through the nose, 6'10". You know, he could spare here for 147 and then strike for 157, but man, doesn't feel like that for him. He's been in the pocket, just cannot get them all down. Kenneth, another good shot. He doubles up in the 10th. He's at 192. One more. We'll get him to 202 as Mike shoots at his 6'10", gets the 10, not the 6, and opens up. Finishes 146 for game 2. Kenneth looks like a 10-pin final ball. He'll finish 201. Game 2. Lynn tossing his first in the 10th. 9-pin. Another single pin. At least not a 10-pin, I guess. Lynn shooting at his 9. He gets it. He's at 214. Can strike here in the fill ball for a 224.
Yes. That was a begrudgingly yes.
One more shot for Lynn.
Brandon, you're doing great. You're doing great, Brandon. So honest. Brandon, you're doing a great job. You can change that. Hey.
Lynn leaves 8 there. Finishes 222 for his second game. All right, that does it for game 2. 2 more games. There's no finals here. Just straight through scratch. 4 games. First place is $600. Okay, who do we have coming over here for game 3? I don't know. I have Brett Lloyd, youth bowler out of Buffalo Lanes North. Emma Stoll, a youth bowler out of Buffalo Lanes North. Melissa McDaniel out of Buffalo North. Dave Moscato out of Buffalo South. And Fred Valenti out of Buffalo Irwin. And Dave Moscato starts us off with a strike. Brett Lloyd actually started it off with a strike over on lane 7. Two-handed bowler out of North. Emma Stoll going to try and get to the pocket. She does. Light. Mix him up for a strike. Fred Valenti gets a strike. Let's see if Melissa McDaniel can start up. Everybody gets a strike. Frame 1. Oh, she does. I've watched some of her strikes already. They've been really lucky. So I just assumed she was going to strike. Assumed she was going to hit like the 6-pin to strike. Dave Moscato going to try and double up. Dave hits pocket, but behind the head pin, 10 pin for frame 2. Brett Lloyd, big two-hander, doubles up. This kid is incredible. No, you're doing great. Dave shooting at the 10 pin. And he gets it. And he starts off strike. 9 spare. Emma Stoll throwing over on lane 8. And comes in high, but gets lucky. She had the 4, 6, 7 thing, and only the 4, 7 stays standing. Only the 4, 7 stays standing. That was a lot of S's. Fred Valenti with a strike. And he doubles up to start his game. Emma tossing at the 4, 7. She'll spare up. Brett Lloyd looking to get a third in a row on lane 7.
Why do you keep hitting me?
Looks like good. Nope. 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 Wash out 210 for Brett to deal with. Brett gets a 2. Can't get the 10. Melissa McDaniel throwing her second frame on lane 8. She strikes. Doubles up. Game 2. Dave tosses. Oh, had the 7-10 standing. 7 falls. Still has the 10 pin though. Emma Stoll leaves the 10 pin. Dave with the 10 pin conversion.
I know, 2 to 8, right?
Emma picks up her 10 pin as well. Fred Valenti with the high shot leaves the 4 pin. Melissa starts off game 3 with a turkey. Fred Valenti with the spare.
This one.
And Dave, another 10 pin. Tries to laugh it off. But Brett Lloyd has a 10 pin. Something knocks it over. He gets himself a strike. Frame 4.
You're doing great, Brandon.
Dave, 10 pin. Picks it up.
That's good. Thank you.
So much is happening right now.
Yeah, put my scores on.
Emma Stoll with a great shot. She strikes. Frame 4. I got people all around me talking to me. I got scores. I'm trying to watch bowling.
Brandon, you can't be funny while I'm
Fred Valenti, tough split. He leaves the 4-10. And Melissa McDaniel, I'm going to try and get a ham bone over on lane 8. I probably jinxed her. I did. I told you. I jinxed her. I jinxed her. I jinxed her. I jinxed her. Doesn't even look like it's going to fall, but it doesn't go. 7 pin for Melissa. All right, I have scores after game 2. And again, paying the top 3 spots. First place is $600. Second place, $400. Third place is $200. I'm going to give you the top 5, though. First place right now is Linwood Elliott at 503. Second is Alan Quinn, 474. Third is Nick Senzaprano at 468. Fourth, Rick Sargent at 463. And in fifth is Melissa McDaniel, whom you are watching right now at 460. Melissa spares up. And she started off this game turkey spare as Brett Lloyd washes out 2-8-10. Brett gets the 2-8, can't get the 10. Because like I said, it's harder than 7-10. At least, I mean, I think it's harder than 7-10. I don't know.
You gotta go to movies. And then you just search under all. Because it's Morocco, but it's not new. So you just search under movies. And you just start typing.
Emma. Good shot. Flat 10, though.
you in timeout?
But Valenti bouncing back for the split open. He strikes frame 5. Oh, Emma misses her 10 pin. But again, it bounces out. If the bounciest flat gutters ever, ball keeps bouncing out and getting the 10 pin. Melissa had the 2-4-10 Santa, gets the 4, can't get the 2-4-10. You know why she didn't get it? Because y'all didn't say that'll go.
I don't know about that.
Brett Lloyd with a big strike.
Somebody cool taught him how to bowl.
Make him smile, Grace.
Dave Moscato, his 6 frame pocket, 10 pin again. But, you know, that happens a lot when you're a down and in player. As Emma leaves a 9 pin pocket, 9 pin. Ball just continues through, misses that 9 pin. Dave, 10 pin conversion. He's at a 108 in the 6th. Emma misses the 9 pin. By Valenti. Pocket hit, gets the strike. He'll double up.
I can get louder. Show them.
I missed. Yeah, you can only get loud if I do something like semi-decent, like almost pick up his phone. Because that one wasn't even close. So yeah.
Okay.
Good shot from Melissa. She bounces back from the open. She's at 114 in the 6th. Another strike from Brett. Mixes them up. He doubles up.
Yeah.
Dave Moscato with the strike. Trying to get away from those single pins. Emma. Looks like a good shot. Oh, yeah. She strikes.
Yeah.
Fred. Gonna be inside. Yeah, it's high. But pin rolled around, hit the 2 pin, moved it. But it would not fall. Melissa. Light hit 2-4-10. Fred picks up his spare. Melissa gets the 2-4, can't get the 10. She'll open up frame 7.
Michigan was leading kind of 4 minutes left in the first half. Michigan. They're playing.
Brett Lloyd. Turkey. Big man with the Pentagon shirt on. Throws his 3rd in a row. Dave Moscato with a strike. He doubles up. I think that's his first time on that lane striking. Yeah, it is. All single pins over there. Emma going way right. Light pocket hit leaves the 2 pin. Fred. Ball just never made a good turn and leaves a 10 pin. Emma shooting at the 2. He's the hook. She gets it. She's at 154. Nope. Wrong person. Fred spares up. He's at 154 in the 6th. Emma is at 126 in the 8th. Fred's in the 8th as well. I said 6th. Melissa coming off that open. She strikes. Everybody seems to be struggling on that left lane a little bit. She's had a couple splits. He's had a bunch of single pins. Brett with a strike. He's had a couple splits over there too, but he has 4 in a row now. Dave with a nice shot leaves a 7 pin. Emma washes out, leaves the bucket 2, 4, 5, 8.
Pretty sure I-40 is not one of them, but.
Brett Lloyd's head. He thinks he's hilarious. Showing his hair. As Dave picks up his spare, Emma does not pick up her spare. She opens. Fred, his 9th frame. He strikes. Melissa moved a little. She said she was going to move because that left lane's so tight. She doubles up. She's at 162 in the 9th frame. Brett Lloyd trying to get a 5-bagger. Oh, 9 pin. Crushes the pocket. Ball just flies through right past the 9-pin. Brett Lloyd picks up the 9-pin, so he'll have one more ball in the 10th frame. He's at 203. Can throw another strike for a 213. All right, Dave, wash out 2, 4, 8, 10. He had struck on his first ball in the 10th, and then splits. Brett mixes him up, strikes for his fill ball, 213. Game 3 for Brett. Dave gets 2 of those spins out of the split, shoots 205 for his 3rd game. Emma leaves the 4-7. Fred gonna leave the 10-pin. Emma spares up. She'll have a fill ball here in the 10th frame. She's at 151. Can strike for a 161. Emma with a strike and the fill. She finishes 161, game 3. Fred picked up his 10-pin, leaves another 10-pin in the fill. Finishes 203, game 3. Melissa goes for the nose. Leaves the 3, 6, 10. Melissa picks it up. Going to be at 189, I believe. Can strike one more time for 199, game 3. Melissa with the big move right. She strikes in her fill, finishes 199, game 3. So that'll do it for game 3 on our pair. Every other pair is still bowling. These guys bowled quick. And we have one more game. Again, this is scratch. Bowl 4 games. No final step ladder or anything like that. First place is $600. Second place $400, and third is $200. As soon as these guys are done on the pair beside them, we'll move over and we'll start game 4, our final game.
Paid so much for
And we have started game 4. And the bowlers we have coming over are Alan Quinn, who just threw a strike, Daniel Dixon, who also threw a strike, Billy McGowan, Cruz Aguina, and Drew Strickland.
Just checking. The only one I know.
Drew Strickland. Oh, 9-pin. Gets the head pin to come off the kick back, roll around, and knock it down for a strike.
I tried to make sure nobody saw
As a house.
Billy McGowan throwing his first frame. A little high, leaves his 7-pin. Billy McGowan throws the ball. Interesting. It's very unique. Cupped. Slides on the opposite foot that most right-handers would. I don't want to say wrong foot because if it works, it works.
They wanted to do it at PV. Because he bought our league.
Cruz Aguina comes in high through the nose, 3-6-10. Alan Quinn back up again. 10-pin. Had the 7-10 standing actually. 7-pin falls. 10-pin stands as Cruz spares up. Allen spares. He starts off strike 9 spare. Daniel Dixon, great ball. Dixon back in the pit, doubles for his 4th game. Drew Strickland, he gets a strike. He doubles up. Billy McGowan with the strike. He starts off 9 spare strike. Cruz, looks like he made an adjustment. He did. Trips that 10-pin for the strike in frame 2. Daniel Dixon coming up for his 3rd frame. He comes in high, I believe, leaves it all. Yeah, big split, 4-7-10. Alan Quinn, good shot, 10-pin. Dixon going to look to get 2 here. He does. Gets the 4 and the 7. Can't get the 10. He'll open up frame 3. Alan Quinn spares up. And he goes strike 9 spare, 9 spare.
My last name Elliot.
Strickland crosses over for the strike. He starts off with the turkey. Shakes his head. But it's a strike. An X is on the board. Wonder how many other ways I can say he struck. That was a different one. Billy McGowan. Light pocket, 2-pin. Billy's going to pick up his 2-pin. Starts off 9 spare strike and 9 spare. Cruz. Big shot for him. 10-pin comes forward for the strike. He doubles up. Alan Quinn in an adjustment, and he strikes. Gets back on board. Daniel Dixon, good shot from him. He gets back on it after that split. Strikes in the 4th. Breloid's destined for the big screen. Loves having his face in front of the camera. He's probably going to be a weatherman. Weatherman Brett Lloyd. Pro bowler. Pro bowler Brett Lloyd. Drew Strickland leaves a 6-pin. Billy McGowan had something to shoot at. I couldn't see what it was. He spares. And he's going to be at 66 in the 4th. And Drew Strickland misses his 6-pin. He had started off with a turkey and then misses that single pin. That'll put him at 87 in the 4th. Cruz kind of come in high, yeah, 4, 6, 7. Tough split. Alan Quinn overhooking leaves the 3, 6, 10.
Hurry up, Brandon. I'm gonna leave. Yeah.
Allen 3, 6, 10. Simp. He gets it. Spare for him in the 5th. He's at 89. 89 in the 5th.
Still?
Daniel Dixon leaves the 2, 5. I'm not sure what he hit to leave the 2, 5, but he left the 2, 5. And I have scores. Scores after game 3. In first place still, Linwood Elliott at 748. Second place, Nick Senzaprano at 714. Third, Lynn Hilliker at 704. Fourth is AJ Van Fleet at 702. And in fifth is Rick Sargent at 690. Again, we're paying the top 3 spots. First place $600, second $400, and in third $200. As Drew Strickland leaves the 6-pin.
How many pieces are there? 3? Okay.
Drew Strickland picks up his 6-pin. He's going to be at 97 in the 5th. Big strike from Cruz, bouncing back from that split. He's at an 85 in the 5th. Daniel Dixon going to go in high. Didn't like it, shook his head, but trips the 4-7 for his strike. In the 6th frame, Alan Quinn with the 10-pin. Seen a lot of single pins today. Seen a lot of single pins missed today, too. Drew Strickland with the strike. He went turkey open, 9th fair, and now a strike again. He's at 117 in the 6th as Alan Quinn, who doesn't normally miss single pins, misses his 10-pin. He's going to be at 107 in the 6th. Billy McGowan going to cross over, leaves the 5-9. Alan Quinn tried to cross over. Had the 310 standing. I saw him smack his hands like he got it, and he did. He had the 310 standing. Something got both of them. He gets himself a strike in frame 7 as Billy McGowan spares up in the 6th. Billy's at 106 in the 6th. Cruz. High shot, 9-pin. Spare for Cruz. He's going to be at 105 in the 6th. Daniel Dixon gonna hit pocket with 10-pin. 10-pin, 10-pin, 10-pin. I've said 10-pin all day. 10-pin, 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 10-pin. Billy McGowan, nice shot. He gets his 10-pin. It falls over late. Daniel Dixon misses his 10 pin. Cruz with a nice shot. Striking in the 7th frame. Drew Strickland crosses over, goes through the nose, had the 3-10, I believe. 3-pin falls, 10-pin stands. 10-pin, 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 10-pin. Daniel Dixon with a nice shot. Striking over on lane 8 in his 8th. Drew Strickland gonna miss his 10 pin. He'll open up in the 8th. Nope, in the 7th. Gonna be at 135 in the 7th frame. Alan Quinn had the 7-10 standing again. 7-pin falls, so 10 pin, 10 pin, 10 pin, 10 pin stands. 10 pin. 10 pin. Alan Quinn with the spare conversion. He's at 137 in the 8th, and Drew Strickland strikes up in the 8th. Billy McGowan, very light pocket, 2 pin stands. At least it's not the 10 pin. Billy spares up. He's at 146 in the 8th. Alan Quinn comes in high, 4 pin falls for a strike in the 9th. Cruz Aguino with a strike. He doubles. Billy McGowan, 10 pin. Daniel Dixon, no 10 pin for him. Strike. Double for him going to the 10th frame. Billy grabs his 10 pin. He'll be at 165 going into the 10th. Drew Strickland crossing over for the Brooklyn Strike double going into the 10th. Cruz with a strike. Everybody striking. He's got a turkey going into the 10th. Brett Lloyd Stace again. Jumping in front of the camera. Alan Quinn. Nice shot for him. He doubles. Daniel Dixon. Hits pocket. Can't get the 7 to fall. A couple pins went in front of the 7, but just would not fall. Alan Quinn, light hit, 2 pin. Stands. Alan missing the 2 pin. He was just messing around, hook of the lane. Go with it. It only counted for 1 pin. Shoots 195 for game 4, final game. Daniel Dixon missed his pin. He finishes 168 game 4. Drew Strickland strikes on his first ball in the 10th. That's 3 in a row. Billy McGowan going to be in the pocket, but 10 pin falls. Got to say 10 pin over and over and over and over and over again. Ace tricks for his first ball in the 10th. Drew Strickland leaves a 6 pin for his second ball in the 10th. He's at 204, can pick this up for 214 or 213 if he doesn't pick it up. Only time will tell. McGowan trying to double up in the 10th. Can't get back to the pocket. Leaves the 1. Nope. Had the 1, 2, 4, 10, but only has the 1, 10 left. 2 and the 4 came down. And Billy gets one of them. Shoots 194 for his 4th game. Drew Strickland's fared up. He finished 214 for game 4. So just one more bowler here on this pair before we're done. We have 2 pairs, though. Must have had a hold up. 2 pair that are only in the 6th frame, so it will be a few minutes after we finish here before we announce the winners.
Dang, dude, I'm sucking.
Alright, but look at my sister. She going to college for this.
Happens.
She going to college.
I would give her an F.
Huh?
I would give her an F.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have been B.
No. She should not.
Cruz spinning the 5 pin down, leaves the 7 pin though. Cruz shooting at the 7-pin. He's going to get that. That'll give him one more ball. He's at 204. Can strike on this full ball for a 214. And he does. 214 for Cruz, game 4. So that's going to do it for our TV pair, if you will. Again, the two pairs on the ends, 1 and 2 and 11 and 12, are still bowling. They're in their 7th frame, looks like, get into their 7th frame. So it's going to be a few minutes before we can announce the winners, but stick around. We will announce the winners. Again, first place is $600, second place $400, third place $200. Give us, it's probably going to be about 15 minutes, and then we'll announce the winners. Be right back. Again, we're just waiting for our last couple pairs to finish up. As soon as they finish up, we'll have the scores. We'll announce winners. Again, first place is $600. Second is $400. Third is $200. Two more pairs, like maybe 4 or 5 more bowlers finishing up their 10th frame right now, and then we'll announce our winners. All right, we have scores. So again, we're paying out our top 3 in third place, and winning $200 was Nick Senzaprano with a 926. In second, winning $400 is Linwood Elliott with a 947. And in first, winning $600 was Lynn Hilliker with a 982. Congrats to them 3. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you, everyone, for watching. And we'll see you at the next tournament. Thanks.